For centuries, Mars has captured our imagination, a glowing red beacon in the night sky, both alien and strangely familiar. It's not the brightest or largest planet, but its fiery hue and mysterious allure have made it a symbol of exploration and possibility. From ancient astronomers to modern scientists, Mars has been a canvas for our hopes, fears, and curiosity. Today, robotic explorers like Perseverance and Curiosity are revealing Mars as a real, tangible world, one that may have once hosted flowing water and possibly life. The search for even the simplest fossilized microbe would be a discovery that changes everything, proving life can arise beyond Earth. Our rovers trundle across ancient craters and drill into Martian rocks, peeling back the layers of history in search of answers. The journey to Mars is more than a technological challenge. It's a deeply human quest to understand our place in the cosmos. The red planet waits, silent and patient, inviting us to uncover its secrets. Mars is often called Earth's sibling, sharing surprising similarities, like a day just 39 minutes longer than ours and seasons caused by similar axial tilt. But a Martian year is nearly twice as long, stretching each season to 6 Earth months. Temperatures swing wildly. A summer day at the equator might reach 20 degrees Celsius, but nights plunge to minus 73 degrees Celsius. Mars has polar ice caps too, made of water ice and dry ice that expand and shrink with the seasons. Yet the differences are stark. Mars's atmosphere is 100 times thinner than Earth's and made almost entirely of carbon dioxide. This thin air can't trap heat, so water can't remain liquid on the surface. It boils away instantly. The low pressure and lack of oxygen make Mars a hostile world, despite its familiar rhythms. Its deserts and ice caps may look like home, but Mars is a world apart. The thin veil of atmosphere is a constant reminder. Mars is not Earth. Exploring it means confronting an environment both familiar and utterly alien. Mars is home to the solar system's greatest extremes. Olympus Mons towers 22 kilometers high, nearly 3 times Everest, its base sprawling wider than Arizona. Unlike Earth, Mars's crust doesn't shift, so volcanoes like Olympus Mons grew for millions of years, creating silent giants. Nearby lies Valles Marineris, a canyon system stretching over 4,000 kilometers, long enough to span the US, and plunging 7 kilometers deep. Unlike Earth's Grand Canyon, Valles Marineris was likely formed by tectonic cracking, not water erosion. Volcanic forces swelled the crust, tearing it open and creating this vast chasm. Landslides and ancient water may have shaped it further, but its scale is unmatched. These features are monuments to Mars's dynamic, violent past. Mars's iconic red color is due to a simple process: rust. The surface is coated in iron oxide dust, the same compound that forms when metal rusts on Earth. Billions of years ago, Mars's iron-rich rocks reacted with oxygen and water, turning the planet red. Today, this fine dust colors not just the ground but the sky, giving it a pinkish hue by day and a blue tint at sunset. Just beneath the surface, the soil is gray, showing the oxidation is only skin deep. This rusty layer is a chemical fossil, a clue to a time when Mars was warmer and wetter. By studying it, scientists piece together the story of Mars's transformation. The red planet's color is a window into its ancient, changing climate. Mars may have thin air, but it's a windy world. Dust devils, towering columns of swirling dust, race across the plains, sometimes cleaning our rover's solar panels by chance. Over time, wind shapes dunes and erodes rocks, making Mars's surface ever-changing. But the real danger comes from dust storms. Local storms can merge into continent-sized tempests, and sometimes the entire planet is shrouded in a global dust storm for weeks. These storms block sunlight, threatening solar-powered missions and forcing rovers into hibernation. For future astronauts, dust storms mean confinement and risk to equipment. Understanding these storms is crucial for surviving and thriving on Mars. Mars has 2 tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos, more like captured asteroids than true moons. Phobos, just 27 kilometers wide, orbits so close it crosses the sky in 4 hours, rising and setting multiple times a day. Deimos is even smaller and farther out, a bright dot drifting slowly overhead. Phobos sometimes passes in front of the sun, creating brief, jagged eclipses, captured in stunning rover videos. But Phobos's orbit is unstable. Tidal forces are pulling it closer to Mars. In 50 million years, it will either crash into the planet or break apart, forming a ring. Deimos, meanwhile, will quietly circle Mars for eons. These moons are reminders of Mars's chaotic past and possible stepping stones for future explorers. Standing on Mars is awe-inspiring and deadly. The air is unbreathable and so thin, your blood would boil without a pressurized suit. Temperatures average minus 63 degrees Celsius, with nights far colder, demanding habitats with powerful heating. Mars lacks a protective magnetic field, so radiation from the sun and space constantly bombards the surface. Habitats may need to be buried under meters of soil for safety. The ever-present dust is fine, abrasive, and clings to everything, threatening equipment and health. It can damage seals, clog machinery, and pose respiratory risks. Surviving on Mars will require brilliant engineering and resilience. Overcoming these challenges is the price of becoming a multi-planet species. The dream of humans on Mars is moving from fiction to reality. NASA and others are testing technologies on the Moon to prepare for the journey. Future Martian settlers must live off the land, extracting water from ice, making oxygen, and even producing rocket fuel. Habitats will combine Earth-made modules with structures 3D printed from Martian soil, shielding against radiation and cold. Greenhouses will provide food and a touch of home. A permanent outpost will let scientists search for life and study Mars up close. The first colony will be a marvel of ingenuity, a beacon of exploration. Planting our flag on Mars will mark humanity's next giant leap. Imagine stepping onto Mars after months in space. The silence is profound, broken only by your own breath and the hum of your suit. The sky is pinkish tan, the sun small and distant, and the ground a rusty red. Mars's gravity is just 38% of Earth's, making every step a gentle bound. The landscape is a vast rocky desert, ancient, untouched and beautiful. In these first moments, you're not just an explorer, but a representative of all humanity. Every sensation confirms we've crossed the void and touched another world. On Mars, you're not just walking on red dust, you're stepping into the future.